When Peg and Everett Palmer needed hospital beds and walkers to live safely and comfortably in their own home instead of being institutionalized, they turned to the Pasadena-based Convalescent Aid Society. Now, you may be wondering, is it possible to have a stodgy, old-fashioned name like Convalescent Aid Society and be a leader in social innovation? Absolutely, and let me tell you how. Good evening, I'm Dan Meljanian, Executive Director of the Convalescent Aid Society, also known as CAS, the largest nonprofit provider of free medical equipment in California, and the only free provider in LA County. At CAS, you borrow instead of buy. Those we serve are able to remain at home and avoid injury by borrowing expensive medical equipment with the ease of checking out a book from their public library. Our services are free of charge, regardless of age or income, because we've discovered that grateful patients become generous donors, giving far more than the value of the equipment they've received. Out of our current single location, we save families and taxpayers hundreds of thousands of dollars per year in costs for institutionalized care. Do you remember the Palmers? They are now in their 90s and still at home, but without our equipment, their house would not be safe for them. And a slip and fall could mean serious injury, costly medical care, or worse. The United States currently spends $35 billion each year on new equipment. Meanwhile, our organization provides that same high-quality equipment to 13,000 individuals at a cost of less than $54 per patient served. Instead of languishing for years in people's garages or in landfills, valuable medical equipment remains in circulation, bending the healthcare cost curve, reducing environmental waste, and serving grateful patients and their families who need that equipment right now. Within the next 10 years, the oldest members of the baby boom generation will be headed to their 80s, with an enormous wave of their fellow boomers close behind. And plenty of young and disabled folks will need our help as well. So I invite you to join us in offering creative healthcare choices at lower financial and environmental cost. First, bring us the used equipment sitting in your garage. Second, encourage your friends and family to use CAS when they need equipment. And third, help us raise $100,000 for each new branch office to serve tens of thousands of new patients, expanding our presence from Pasadena and our new branch opening in Azusa next month to Boyle Heights, West LA, and the San Fernando Valley. We all know our healthcare system is broken. Join us in building this national model where you borrow instead of buy. Thank you.